less. Wake up thinking God, he showed me how to reinvest. All this stress, I was giving game to you peons from the gate. Use my own self as examples. I live raw and never hate.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Am I the A-Hole Friday, where we get to read a Reddit story and determine if the person that is writing it is an a-hole or not. Now, this one seems to be interesting because it asks, am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend he has to start taking the bus home from work at night? So, let's get to it.
AITAH for telling my boyfriend he has to start taking the bus home from work at night. My boyfriend doesn't have a car. When he stays over at my place, I usually drive him to and from work. He works from 3 p.m. to 12 a.m. At first I didn't mind, but now I'm exhausted. He wasn't supposed to be staying with me this long, and I don't need to be awake at those hours. I work remotely from 9 to 5, and people assume that because I work from home I'm just available all the time, which isn't true. Dropping him off is fine. Picking him up every single night at midnight is where I'm struggling. I live about 15 minutes away by car, but if he took the bus it would probably take him around 1.5 hours to get back to my place. I understand that taking the bus after a long shift at midnight sucks, which is why I've been doing it. But after a full week of nightly drop-offs and pickups, my sleep schedule is completely messed up. I'm a light sleeper, and he's loud when he comes in, so once I'm up I can't fall back asleep until he's in bed. I'm irritated and exhausted. Last week I finally had a peaceful week where I didn't have to leave the house at night, and I'd really like that to continue. I'm considering telling him he needs to start taking the bus home instead of relying on me every night. I still feel guilty because I know it's inconvenient and a long commute for him, but this is starting to seriously affect me. Also, before anyone asks, I don't trust him driving my car. So, am I the asshole? Or am I just spineless?
You know, I wouldn't say you're the a-hole because you got to understand that you got to be able to get your rest. You got to be functional for your job. And if it's actually impeding on your rest, then yeah, it's not being an a-hole for needing to get more sleep. The problem is that your boyfriend doesn't seem to have his own vehicle. I mean, I get it, times are tough. So, you kind of be careful about what you say in certain situations, but an hour and a half commute on the bus is wild. But at the same time, he can do it because if you look at your scheduling, which seems to be weird, I'm just going to be honest. During the middle of your work shift, you are driving him to work. So does that mean you're not taking a lunch break? So if you're not taking a lunch break for real and you're just taking him to work, coming back, you know what I mean? That can be a kind of an issue too because you're not doing what you need to do for your breaks and your lunches because you're getting him to work. So even if you got him to work and he takes the ride back, I don't see what would be the issue. I mean, what was he doing before he met you? Was he catching the bus then? Is it closer from his house? Like, why is he staying with you? Because it doesn't sound like you actually live together. He just be over there. So those are factors to take in. And I mean, you really got to have a conversation because I think a lot of times people go to the internet to look for like some co-signing. Like, please look out, help me out, man, just so I make sure that I'm not the bad guy here. But realistically, this is the part about adulthood that comes in is where communication is key. Okay, let me tell you what's going on. Maybe he'll make the adjustment and be like, hey, my bad. I didn't know it was really taking its toll on you. So let me go and handle this. But let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Is she spineless? Is she an a-hole? Let me know what y'all think. And be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody. Peace.